Okay, for the second task, we chose a network with 7 input neurons, which are the battery level, then the ground sensor, 2 light sensors, and 3 proximity sensors. We implemented the charging pad as a new class, and we implemented it that way that when the robot hits the charging pad, then directly the battery is completely charged again. We also made a small video of that, short video. So here you can see the robot driving around. In the upper left corner, there's the charging pad, and in the upper right corner, there's the battery level. So it lowers constantly, and then when he gets back to the charging pad, it reloads, and if his battery is below 20%, then it changes the color to red.
What you can also see is the light sensor, so on the top and the front has these dots, and the distance sensors with their reaching this or sensing distance as these long lines extending out.
Right, and for the fitness function, we have plots of different runs. Again, we used a tournament selection, but the parameters are described in the README. So what's important is that for the 3 upper plots visible in the video here, we used a population size of 20 robots and I think 30 generations, right, Martin?
Yeah.
Yeah, 30 runs.
Yeah.
Okay, and for the lower image, we had a population size of 30 robots and 80 runs. And we see the improvement behavior over time, so how many runs it took until better fitness was found. And for all experiments, we got this exponentially shaped curve. That's what we expected. We see in the lower plot that for the larger population size, it takes fewer steps until improvement in the beginning, and then only later on this takes longer. And for a small population, it already takes longer after few runs.
Yeah. So for instance, from 5 to 6, so the 5th improvement step to the 6th, or almost, or maybe from the 6th to the 7th in this case, they usually took around 10 runs or 10 epochs already, except for the first one here. That is maybe a bit of an outlier. Here it was the 7th to the 8th, but they all take about 10. And in the very large one that we did, we saw that, for instance, from the 5th to the 6th, it was only half of that. I think that was a disconnect.